So we got a pretty big game this week coming up against Concordia. They're a very good team. I think it's do or die for both teams. You win, you get into the playoffs. So we're really going to focus in and hone in on our abilities this week in practice, and hopefully we'll come out with a win and go into playoffs.
Went out for a win last week against Hamline University here at Collegeville. We started off a little bit slow in the game. I thought first half we missed on some golden opportunities and had a few penalties, a couple turnovers that kind of set us back a little bit. Went into halftime with a 14-6 lead. I thought in the second half we came out and played really well. We brought in Ben Alver to start the second half, and he kind of sparked us and got us going offensively, and ended up with a 42-6 win. As always, our defense was spectacular last week. They really played well against a really good passing attack. So that was great to see, and that's the way they've been all year. And that sets up probably, the biggest game of the year for us is this weekend. We go up to Concordia, face a 7-2 Concordia team. This is for the right to go on to the playoffs. So the winner of this game is probably going to get a bid to the playoffs, and the loser is done for the year. So our guys know what's at stake. We got to play our very best game of the year, and we got to be gritty. We have to be a gritty team going up there and taking it to them. So we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a nice day again. So hope a lot of people can come up to Moorhead and take in what I think is going to be one of the great games in Division III football.
St. John's University hosted Hamline University in their last home football game for the 2016 regular season schedule. Came away with a nice victory. Defensively, we held the team to negative yards rushing, and I think only 80 total yards of offense for a team that was leading the league in team passing. So we ended up with 7 or 8 sacks for the day. I can't quite remember the exact number, but it was somewhere around that. Guys did a very nice job. We did a great job of tackling, got to the right spots, put a lot of pressure on their quarterback, and certainly completely took away their running game, which was a real plus for us. We kind of made them very one-dimensional. So the guys played well, and our offense on the other side of the ball put some points up, especially in the second half. Had a couple big runs and a couple big plays that kind of changed the score to definitely a 3 or 4 score favor for us, and good game all around for the Johnnies, kind of getting set for the final MIC showdown and possible playoff berth at stake at this one. Certainly if we need to win it to get into the NCAA tournament. We go up to Moorhead to play Concordia College, who's had a real strong season, is 7-2 on the year, and the only loss in conference came in a last-second loss to St. Thomas. So the Concordia-St. John's game is always a battle. We've had some great games over many years, and this one won't probably be any different. It'll be a physical game. They like to run the football. They do have a quarterback that runs pretty well, a pretty good fullback with some good speed, and a kind of guys that can get the edge as well. Don't probably throw the ball as well as they have in past years. They had some pretty top-notch receivers the last few years, and a great quarterback that was MVP of the league a time or two. But they're very capable. They do, like I said, like to run the football. They're leading the nation in 4th down conversion. So a lot of time the football for them is it's 4-down territory. So we've got to be able to handle the run. We've got to be able to handle the short game and also take away their speed game on the edge. So hopefully we're up for the task, and looks like the weather is going to be favorable in Moorhead this time of year, which was good. A little breezy, but that's always expected up there. But temperatures in the 50s, and we need a great effort. We play well. We'll be in great shape, and hopefully then get another chance to head into the NCAA tournament.
I thought overall we had a great game against Hamline. I think offensive line played excellent. We sputtered a little bit the first half offensively, but there's some really good things there as well. So I think the highlight was Dusty Kruger's 4 touchdowns. Really showed his speed on a couple of those, the long pass from Jackson Erdman, and then his long run on a toss sweep. So those are things to build on, and we hope to do that against Concordia. Obviously a little tougher battle this week. We definitely need this game to get in the playoffs. So it's they run a 3-4 defense, which is what most of the teams in the conference are doing, but they're a little bit more, they're a big physical team, especially their front 3 guys. They're 4 linebackers run like crazy. So it's they have probably a pretty good combination there where they can clog up the middle with those big dogs, and then outside have some good speed to nullify the outside game. So it'll be a challenge for us. Hopefully the winds aren't at 40 miles an hour up there, and we can throw the ball a little bit. That's something we'd certainly like to do, but we feel like our run game's strong enough to withstand that a little bit as well.